Almost all my new students are in a rush to make money through trading. They want to use this money to go on vacations in tropical islands. Well, today I'm going to be telling you about trading. So we're going to learn about how you can grow your account rapidly and actively using trading. But also, I'm going to be sharing the pitfalls of trying to make money quickly using trading. All you need to do, watch this video to the end and you learn as much as possible. Let's get it, guys. Okay, guys, so bulls power and bears power are two indicators with standard settings. I've converted them into a histogram here for clarity, and now I'll show you how to analyze the market. So I've highlighted the bears power zone. It coincides with the asset decline, and we'll see how it goes here. Now, so here we have another section. Here we see bulls power, it's rising, which aligns with the price uptrend here. Based on the names of the indicators, we can conclude that they show the dominance of bulls and bears, buyer and sellers. So it's quite logical that when one side is strong, the other is weak. So we need to match between strengthening of one side and weakening of another side. Let me show it to you guys here. So here's a good section. A price growth phase with the dominance bulls power, which started with the bears power. It has moved into the upper plane. That means the bears is weakened and it will rise again, but the bulls time. So we've entered right in the moment of the sellers capitulation. We're catching everything that at the very start of the trend here. Oh, this is exciting. So let's break down another suitable case. I've already found it for you. So we've got the decline section here, highlighting it along with the indicators. So let's see. So we've got strong bear power here, the falling asset and a buyer capitulation zone. Bulls power drops downward. They would have been in our entry point. This should have been our entry point, guys. We have opened several trades in a row, profiting from around 5 red candles, and yeah, that's it here. Those were ideal examples, and now it's time for a real practice. Let's find our first trade on a new currency pair. Okay, it's time to begin, my friends. So we're entering the market and we start analyzing the situation. It's in detail here. We've got bear dominance here and starting right around here. The price is falling just on the previous candle. Buyers gave up, bulls power dropped down. Now we're waiting for further decline on the asset down to this key level here. While our trade is in the expiration phase, I'll start discussing what the most important topic that concerns all beginners. How to quickly grow your deposit. So any new trader upon registering with a broker is already counting their millions of dollars. Let's admit it. You're dreaming about it. You're saying it every time you sleep. It's the fact. And they expect to almost get them immediately in the very, very near future. In reality, that's a mistake. Rushing kills your performance, but that's not today's topic. Meanwhile, I've closed my first trade here in profits. My friends, for now, we wait. I'm sure we'll trade more here. So rushing is definitely not the way, but there are methods for accelerated income. The dumbest one is going all in. Entering with your entire balance. You deposit $100, enter with $100, you lose $100. Don't do that. Never do that, guys. You're just a beginner. Focus. So meanwhile, I'm already in the market. My second trade is in, which I want to show you guys through the lens of technical analysis. Let's draw the channel the price broke out of. So right now we're seeing a pullback. The asset traded at the upper levels but failed to consolidate. Now it's declining. You could call this a false breakout. In any case, we've got excellent bear power. So personally, I have no doubts about the downward move. So we don't enter with the full amount. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. You see, where's the logic? It's more complicated here, guys. I'm doing it's called a boost. It's a boost, meaning I don't start with all the money available to me, but just a modest, decent amount. So I started here with $15. And soon you see what happens to it. Oh, you see, it's already over 40. By the way, I'm switching charts. Let's go. Okay, a perfect setup. So we simply can't miss this. First, let's look at the sideways channel where the price is gently moving. So the breakout is downwards. Rising bears power and bulls power is dropping below the line. All signal are at a decline, and that's more than enough for us to put in a trade. So yes, I'm boosting. reinvesting profits into other subsequent trades, starting with a small amount. I continuously increase risk, using all the income I earned to go further. As a result, you can grow your deposits from $100 or even, $200 to 200 times that, or even, it's crazy. It's amazing just what you can do in 1 hour. So I'll prove it to you by the ending of this video. So boosting is definitely powerful. There's no room for error. Any losing trade sends you right back to the starting point. It's not a pleasant outcome, and I'm sure you're not like that, right? So another profit is here, and once again it's time to switch charts. Let's go. Okay, we're jumping straight into price increase. It's simple. Bears powers move upward, seller capitulation and bulls power look great. We've discussed the disadvantages and advantages of boosting. Now let's talk about the downsides and the horrible part. I know we said advantages and disadvantages, but now we're going to be talking about how it can really hurt you. So I don't actually recommend it for beginners because of how nerve-wracking it can be. Imagine you started with like $10 and you've already reached $300. That's how much? 30 times the amount that you started with, and you hit a loss. The previous 5 trades you were doing are absolutely for nothing. You've made nothing out of them. My friends, this will happen to you constantly. Moreover, even I face this when I'm practicing on my own, which is why I don't boost very often. So yes, we have it here. You see, it gives you a fast start, but that's no guarantee. You won't burn through all your nerves in the process. I'm not sure exactly what anybody really wants when it comes to trading. So I advise you to stay clear of it. So meanwhile, I'm in profit again. Let's pause and we plan to re-enter right here. So by the way, here's a life hack when it comes to practicing boosting more successfully. On my Telegram channel, I post signals that I personally use. You can copy my trades, the links are in the description below. Okay, and if it's too difficult for you, just send me a message. I'm here for you, and I'll give you access to our neural network based auto software. My team developed it. It opens trades on its own and delivers up to 72% accuracy. You can take that to the market. Perfect for beginners with no experience. All you need to do to get it is just contact me, write to me saying you need it. So meanwhile, I'm back in the market now, and here's my comments on the situation. We've got a key level at the very top with the price. The price couldn't break through, but we're seeing how it goes. So we're heading back towards it with the right indicator now. So there's no doubt that this trade will be solid. So now let me tell you all about a method that can help you achieve real accelerated growth. It's a combination of regular fixed amounts trading and boosting with full risk exposure. So personally, I call it a marathon, but you might find other names for it online. The idea is that you preserve part of your funds at certain stages. So you reach $500 and you save $200. Your balance hits $1,000, you set aside $500, so you don't really lose. Here we go again, guys. We're in profits. Switching the chart now, and we'll continue right away with our topic. Okay, so I'm going to open a short position here. Now it's time to break down why this trade is worth it. Let's look at the current setup. As you can see, everything aligns again. 2 conditions are enough: weak buyers and strong sellers, my friends. Also, if you spot a line like this, a key zone from which the price previously dropped, then everything becomes crystal clear. So a decline to the lower key level is inevitable, so we simply wait, guys. The setup is very, very straightforward. So the essence of the marathon is that you already have a protected amount, so-called non-burnable amount, you set aside by yourself as a trader. If you end up losing the trade, your efforts will not be in vain. At least you kept some of your profits for yourself. Meanwhile, my efforts are definitely paying off here. Closing another trade. Let's pause. Everything is going right by the book. The marathon lets us lock in success at the right time. Let's be honest, it's better to start with $10 and walk away with $200 than lose everything chasing $1,000. I would not advise you to do that. Okay, and yes, the growth of your account will be much more slower with marathon than when you're doing boosting, but at least you see the progress, and I think that's better. So seriously, guys, I got lucky to finish this boost on the first try. So let's get back into the trade. Let's keep making some money. Usually I make 3 to 4 attempts, lose around $100. In total, I earn around $1,000 in my net profits. plus I spend my time and my nerves, so it's not the best option. And the alternative, the marathon, is simply the lesser evil. It's time to bring you guys to the conclusion. I mentioned at the start of the session, do not rush. And that's absolutely true. The problem with beginners is that they want it fast, they want it now, and it doesn't work like that. So you want it fast, you want it now, you don't want to put any efforts. That's just not how trading works, guys. So on the contrary, those who are here are the ones that, who know how to wait and take their moment. They enter trades without rushing to make a profit. It's better to see stable daily income than to lose money chasing your dream that probably won't come through that method. Here we go again. I'm in profits. We'll switch charts now. I think a couple more trades and we'll call it a day. Okay, so and here's the perfect moment for us to wrap things up. Of course, I'm entering a short position. I'm sure you can see it yourself. I'll clarify anyway. So we've got a downtrend here, a deep red bears power and bulls power. It has dropped way below, and the buyers are weak, or rather completely absent, and now I calmly wait for my payout. So a smart beginner trader doesn't rush. Sure, they've got boosting in their mind, but they might even try these financial strategies, but it's better to start slightly from a different angle. So what you need at the beginning is stability. So guys, high forecast accuracy, consistent profits level by level, even if it's tiny ones, and zero losses. That's what you need to become a very good trader. So to achieve all that, you need skills, experience and knowledge. Rushing and chasing big balance numbers will only get in the way of your success. So meanwhile, I'm collecting my profit here, $1,700, and I'm getting ready for the final trade of the day. We'll open it on this same chart. So I'm placing the entire amount I've got. I'm going all in now. Everything is on the line in 1 minute. Critical questions, friends. Am I nervous? Of course, but you see, not as much as you would be. Imagine you just multiply their deposits by 100 for the first time, and now you either double it or lose everything. So trust me, the emotions will be intense, but what's more is that nerves can lead you to mistakes, but in fact, it's highly likely. So you just have to know what you're going for. And for an emotionally unstable beginner, it's practically guaranteed. That's why the speed of growing your deposit depends not on boosting, but on growing your competence and precision. That way you can grow your account. So it's a paradox. The less you rush, the faster you reach your goal, while everyone keeps taking losses. Okay, and here it's done. $3,300. Wow. It's on the balance, and I'm moving forward to the final takeaway of this video. So friends, if you want to develop a good trading deposit and build your account and get better at trading, you need to take the marathon approach. Step by step, slow and steady wins this race. You don't need to rush. You just need to take your time so you can do it and win whenever you need to win. So guys, do you need a team? Do you need people that can help you? You can do that by clicking the link in the description below. Join my Telegram channel, and everything that you need will be there for you for free. So guys, I'm going off now. I want you guys to like, share, subscribe, and let's get the next video. See you guys next time.